quick to say this. They said, Charlie Kirk is this generation's Martin Luther King. No, he's not. Yeah, that's a reach. You know, they both got murdered in a terrible fashion. They both got shot in the neck, but that's about where those similarities ended. Charlie Kirk is a motherfucking internet personality. No, by design. Fundamentally, he can't function like Dr. King. Internet niggas are negative because they have to be. Because nobody will engage them unless they say shit that makes them upset. That's Charlie Kirk. Could you imagine Dr. King was behaving like Charlie Kirk? Smash that like button and subscribe. Follow me for more content like this. I believe all black people should be free. Change my mind.
What's up, folks? It's your boy Despot with a post-Christmas edition of Observations of an Idiot. You know what they say, never argue with an idiot, so save your bullshit and clapbacks because idgaff or something. First up, the rules. Follow these accounts, have fun, or fuck off. Thanking Officer Lou for that first post, and I'd like to address the GOAT of stand-up comedy. First and foremost, respect to the legend. Easily the funniest man in history, one of the most intelligent humans on earth. I truly mean that. Although I agree with his assessment, Charlie and the good Dr. Reverend are not the same. Irregardless. As far as I can tell, Charlie wasn't into rape and bukkake gangbangs with strange dudes and hooas. Now, I'm not knocking MLK in that regard. He was obviously a freak after my own heart, baby. But Charlie didn't have bastard children across all four corners of the country. At least none that we know of right now. He wouldn't even touch the world's current trophy holder for biggest skank alive. You know the good Reverend would have been all over that. I probably would have too, because as I always say, always put yo dick in crazy. So yes, Mr. Goat Comedian, you are absolutely right. They are not the same, but you may have left a few small details out. So after 2 decades of severe mental illness issues, traumatic brain injury, debilitating PTSD, you're telling me that all I have to do is put a fucking dress on and all will be set right? I'll be a millionaire overnight if I embrace my psychosis? How is that even fair? This dude hasn't even added tits yet, and he's worth more than my entire life. He's not trans, people. He's not. He's a fucking actor. In fact, I don't even think he's a mental midget. I think he's a grifting genius. He's exploiting and mocking the trans community and getting rich off his fans' misguided virtue. Kind of like following the same method perfected by another aforementioned grifting famous skank. This next vid is proof that sometimes the parents truly need a beating. Seriously, look at this poor brother. White people, am I right? Right Angle News Network. A leftist jury in Los Angeles has acquitted Bobby Nunez, a South LA tow truck driver who in November towed away an ICE vehicle from an active investigation. And we're that much closer to civil war, folks. When we start entering jury nullification mode on the regular, we'll be fighting in the streets in no time. Now we refuse to convict people caught on video because of TDS. Remember this guy? He was found not guilty for throwing a sandwich at law enforcement. I'll let that play again. Fucking jurors are going to be in for a surprise when there are patriots standing outside of courthouses waiting for suspects to be acquitted after being clearly 100% guilty. And those patriots will enact justice. Maybe even on jurors themselves. I hope it never happens. But society will collapse without justice. They always do. And we're getting to that point where people are going to seek their own justice. Fucking left's been doing it for years now. When the right decides it's on like Donkey Kong, especially being that it's the right has all the pew-pews and they know how to pew-pew a lot straighter than the left, remember who told you so. I'm going to prep the popcorn. See you at the finish line, bitches. On the next episode of The Pedophiles, Logan Christopher Murphin, a 26-year-old from the Tulsa, Oklahoma area, has been indicted on federal charges after allegedly posting online threats advocating for federal agents to be gunned down. Seriously, folks, even if you are a pedo-loving Democrat, you saw this dude parked outside of your kid's school in a white windowless van with lollipops and an air mattress, wearing a members-only jacket, nothing else to go on, what would you think? And I know it's not polite to profile people, but come the fuck on. This dude has got to be guilty of kitty touching with that face. Activist Judge Patty Saris of Boston slaps down President Trump's halt on the new windmill projects, handing a victory to blue states. And this face is your daily reminder to protest Subaru at all Holocausts.
I love killing babies. I love it.
Jesus, we have to give her the word.
I've had like 45 abortions and I'm going to keep having them.
Hey, when they tell you who they are, believe them. At least she admits that it is, in fact, a baby. Nature is Amazing asks, what is a group of rats called? Chicago? What do I win? Listen, folks, I grew up in the hood. I got tons of black friends. I ate a lot of soul food. None of them, no one, ever tried to serve me penis. I can assure you of that. This is some fake news right here. And speaking of black, we'll end with a segment called Democrats B, because this guy just has to have a D at the end of his name. What the fuck, bro? You know he's going to take that whole thing too. Later, bitches.
Get him, Jay.
I'm not a cop.
You got DP'd.